Ready, set, action.
Hi, I'm Lucy, and this is Hello Science. Now, we'll go to Alexis.
Thanks, Lucy. Our subject today is light. Back to you, Lucy.
We have a special guest today. His name is Peter. He's a science whiz.
So what kind of questions do we have today?
Light questions. What is light and how does it travel?
Light is a radiation of energy. White light is a mixture of all the colors of the visible spectrum. Roy G. Biv. When light travels or passes through a substance, it can bend or refract, transmitting a light from one substance to another at a 90-degree angle.
Very interesting. What does luminous mean?
Luminous means full of light.
What are some sources of light?
3 sources of light is the light bulb, lightning, and fire.
Wow, can you show us visible light's place on the electromagnetic spectrum along with 5 or more other types of radiation energy in order to form the longest to shortest wavelengths?
Just look at this picture and you will see the visible light here in the middle. The gamma ray, X-ray, ultraviolet ray have short wavelengths. Infrared microwaves, radio waves have longer wavelengths.
Thanks. Alexis, any other questions you have? Do you have?
What is reflection?
Reflection is the bouncing of sound waves from a surface.
Okay. Then, what is refraction?
Refraction is the bending of light rays as they pass from one substance to another.
Great.
What does transmission mean?
Transmission means the passing through another substance.
And what is the law of reflection?
The law of reflection is the angle emitted between an incoming light ray and a surface equals the angle between the light reflected light ray as the surface.
Oh, just like in the picture. That makes sense. So, what does the visible spectrum consist of, and how can we detect the components of the visible spectrum?
The visible spectrum is Roy G. Biv, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. As you look at this picture.
Picture over there. Roy G. Biv.
Over there. Roy G. Biv.
What happens when light passes through a prism?
As you can look at this picture and see what's with a prism separates color so you can see them.
Thanks, Peter. Now, can you explain the difference between transparent, translucent, and opaque?
For an example, on these apples. For opaque, you cannot see through. For translucent, you can see through them because light passes through. For transparent, light passes through and you can see clearly.
What a great picture. That really explains it nicely.
One last question. Who is Galileo, Hooke, Leeuwenhoek, and Newton, and how did they contribute?
Well, Galileo helped with the telescope, and then Hooke's cells. Then there's Leeuwenhoek, who did the nanomolecules, and then there's Newton, who did the prism.
Oh, thanks. Thanks so much for coming to our show today.
Bye, Peter. Have a good day.
Bye. Keep on holding it. Keep on holding it.
Science is awesome.
Okay, so we have to let this one go.
Refraction cell.
Hey, science is awesome. Light, 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 light. Let's dance tonight. Peace out.
Starring Sydney Fitch, Hannah Eng, and Zachary Robinson.